guys, hope you're doing superb today. So it's the start of another month and hence time for my monthly favorites and hated. So I've got a ton of products to show you today. My counter is lined and filled completely with stuff. So I'm not going to waste any more time on my intro and let's jump right into the video. So my first favorite of the month is a foundation, and I have been loving this foundation the entire month. I have been wearing it constantly no matter where I had to go, and this foundation really helped stay put the entire day. I didn't have to touch up with any powder, nothing, and it gave this really flawless, silky, luminous finish that did not cake up, it did not crease, it provided light to medium coverage. And the foundation that I'm talking about is the Body Shop Fresh Nude Foundation. I have got mine in the shade Sicily Amber, it's number 50, and this shade is a little dark for me, but then if I chose something that was lighter than this, that would have been a little too light. So I can make this work for me by adding a drop of the shade adjusting drops, again from the Body Shop. And well, with this combo I have my perfect skin shade and it works beautifully together. It's a very light, watery type of foundation, not too heavy at all, so you won't have any caking up issues on you. It stays put the entire day, especially if you spray some setting spray on at the end of it, and it gives this beautiful silky finish. Like, I have combination skin, I don't need any oil in my foundation to give me that dewy finish because that's going to make me a greasy mess. So I would just like a slight silky finish that looks like I'm glowing from within, and this foundation does exactly that. I have been loving this foundation, and if you really have oily skin or combination skin like me and you haven't been able to find a really good foundation, maybe you should give this one a go and I'm sure you'll love it. My next favorite of the month is the CC cream from the brand Clinique. And if you are in the mood to splurge just a little bit, you may want to go with this CC cream because firstly, it's oil-free, and I love that in any skincare product because, well, I have enough oil production on my own and I don't need anything to increase that oil. So I really like this. It's allergy tested, it's fragrance free, so if you are allergic to certain scents, well, this will not bother you at all. And what's great about the CC cream is that it has an SPF of 30, so you don't have to go over with another SPF over it or under it, so it saves you one step. And also it has some color correcting properties, so if you have any kind of redness or darkness, pigmentation on your face that you want to conceal but you don't want it looking too cakey or heavy, well, you can put this on and it will even it out to a certain extent. Don't expect the coverage of a foundation because it is a CC cream after all, which is just a moisturizer and a tint of foundation put in it. Well, if you put the CC cream on and if you still want coverage in certain areas, you can always go over just in those places with either foundation or concealer and you will have your smooth, flawless finish. But if you want added coverage, you can go over your entire face with foundation and it will not look too cakey. Trust me. So if you are on the lookout for a good CC cream and if you're oily like me and you need something that is oil-free, which you don't get in a lot of CC creams out there, then you may want to check out this one. My next favorite for the month is a moisturizer, and this is from the brand Pai. Now, this is a British brand, although it sounds quite Indian, and this is a beautiful skincare brand. I think they have all natural ingredients, they don't have chemicals in it, so you don't have to be worried that it's going to give you an allergy because it's not. And it has a beautiful spa-like scent to it. I mean, not everybody may be a fan of it, but I like it. It smells of essential oils, not too strong, it's just a faint essential oil kind of smell, and I really find it refreshing. And more than anything, when you put this on, it does not give that heavy feeling that moisturizers give. It's not too oily again, and it instantly soaks up into your skin without leaving it dry later. Like, a lot of moisturizers do soak up and then you feel like you need to put on some more because then there is no moisturizing feeling on your skin, but this one doesn't. It makes your skin feel baby soft, like almost instantly. And honestly, there aren't that many good moisturizers in the market out there that really get into your skin and do wonders for it. And when I was doing my research and looking for a good moisturizer, I came upon this one, and it had a ton of great reviews. Like, people of all skin types had been using it and they loved it. So I thought I'll give this a go, and I have been loving it. It has avocado and jojoba in it, which is beautiful for moisturizing and hydrating your skin. So if you are looking for a great moisturizer, even though it is slightly pricey, I would say it is totally worth it, because you just need 1 to 2 pumps of this for your entire face. You don't even need too much. So this is going to last you for quite a long time. It has 50 ml of product in it, and it comes in a glass bottle like this one. It's beautiful, and I don't think you'll be disappointed, so check it out. So I told you that the foundation that I was using gave me a beautiful finish, and it stayed the entire day. But it had the help of a setting spray, and the setting spray I was using is the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. And although it's matte finish, since I would go over with some highlighter on the tops of my cheekbones, putting this spray over it really locked all that shine and glow on my face. It really prolongs the wear of your makeup and gives it a really beautiful finish. So you know, sometimes when you probably put a little too much powder or a little too much powder blush or any powder products, that powdery feeling on your skin goes away once you spray it on with a hydrating mist. Do check it out, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. The next product I want to talk about is a lip balm, and this is from the brand Loccitane. It's a French brand, and I'm sure you've seen one of these outlets somewhere near you. It's gotten quite popular now, with a lot of their products being big hits with people, and this lip butter is no different. It has mostly shea butter in it, which is why it is super hydrating on the lips. Like, even if you have the driest, parched lips in the world, this will do wonders for your lips. I love matte lipsticks, and as you know, you cannot wear matte lipsticks if you have dry, cracked lips. And I have been using this every night, and you know, even if you use it for a single night, you can see a drastic difference the next morning. I have very dry lips, and even if I skip one night without applying any balm on my lips go crazy and dry. So I use this every night, and I have had super soft lips, no problem applying matte lipsticks, and I have been loving this feeling. So if you do have dry lips just like me, and you found that none of the lip balms available are doing anything for you, maybe you need to check this one out, and I think you will be pretty happy with your purchase. The next lip favorite of the month is a lipstick from Maybelline, and this is in the shade Pleasure Me Red. It's number 547, and it's the lipstick I am wearing right now. And as you can tell, it's a very deep red with a glossy finish. And although I love my mattes, there is something really different and refreshing about this formula. When you put it on, you can instantly tell that it hugs your lips. It will not go anywhere, and although it's glossy, it stays put for 6 to 7 hours without you having to touch it up. And there's just something so beautiful about this formula. I mean, I think you'll have to wear it on to really know what I'm talking about. And if you are looking for a good red in the market, this is superb. I featured this in my best red lipsticks in the market, and it really deserves all the hype, and it is beautiful. So if you love a good red, I think this is a must-have. My next favorite are a couple of nail polishes, and this is from the brand Nykaa. They recently released these matte nail lacquers, and this first one is in the shade Blueberry Macaroon, and it's number 18. And this is a very pretty baby blue shade that goes with all kinds of complexions. You may be fair, medium, dark, it will look great on you. And if you love matte nail polishes, well, this is as matte as it will get. My other nail favorite is this beautiful pale nude in the shade S'mores Milkshake. Now this nude is perfect for everybody because it's not too peachy, it's not too pink, it doesn't have too much gray in it, so it's not going to pale you out. And if you want something that's just a hair darker than your natural nails, this is perfect. My next favorite of the month are blotting papers. Now, I have combination skin. I have said this too many times in this video, and although I use products that have been oil free, you can't help a little bit of oil build up on your face, and for that reason I have been using blotting papers. I recently bought this from Sephora. This is from the brand Nyx, and it comes in a cute travel friendly pack like this. It contains 50 sheets in it, which is a lot of blotting paper if you ask me. And it is your standard blotting paper like this. You just dab it on the oily areas and it soaks up all the excess oil. You don't even have to touch up with powder later because all the oil is gone. It does a fabulous job of getting rid of the oil, and then you just dispose of it. It's as easy as that. It is no fuss. You don't have to carry extra makeup products in your bag just to touch up your face, and it's a really quick and handy fix for you no matter where you are. So my next couple of favorites are eye products, and the first one is a gel liner from Loreal. This is in the shade Chic Brown and it's number 2. It's your standard medium tinted brown with hints of gold flecks in it. Not too much and not too overpowering at all. It just gives this slight satiny finish on your eyes. And the reason why I've been loving brown liners is sometimes I don't want that stark black look on my eyes. I just want something subtle that gives a hint of shadow or definition on your eyes without looking too much. And brown liners are perfect for that purpose. You can use it in the form of pencils or gel liners like this that come in a glass pot. And I have really been liking this because the precision that you get in a gel liner you don't get in a pencil. You can get a really good smudged effect with a pencil, but if you want to be really detailed and precise, a gel liner is the way to go. And this is a beautiful shade. It's easily blendable. It does the work very easily. You don't have to fuss too much with it, and I really like this shade. So if you are digging brown liners like me, then this one you need to check out. So my next favorite is this gorgeous pair of sunglasses from RayBan. So I have been wanting aviators for the longest time, and it was a long overdue purchase. And when I went to the store the other day, I saw this really pretty pair, and although I was a little hesitant, when I put it on, I knew I had to pick it up. So if you love aviators, try and move away from the traditional black and brown and try these funky new colors. The other eye products I want to talk about go hand in hand, and these are brow products. Well, technically it's an eyeshadow, but you can use it as a brow powder. Now, brow pencils are superb. They get the job done quickly and efficiently. But the problem with brow pencils is that if you're not careful, you could go a little too dark and you can't go back, because brow pencils are very pigmented and they have a waxy texture to it which doesn't go away easily. So if you want to be a little more careful with your brow products, you want to go a little light and a little natural, brow powders may be a better option for you. And this eyeshadow from Sephora, although it's an eyeshadow, you can use it as a brow powder. This is in the shade Morning Mocha and it's number 88. It's a cool toned brown, so it has a lot of grey undertones in it, which is not that dark brown which will make your eyebrows look really fake and muddy sometimes. This shade is beautiful. It works as an eyeshadow in your crease and all over the lid as well. But you can also use it as an eyebrow powder, and I have been using this to fill in my brows and I really like the finish it gives. I'm using this right now along with another brow product, and the other one is a tinted brow mascara. This is from NYX again. It is super affordable and it's a brown colored eyebrow mascara. So this basically gives a brown tint to your eyebrows and coats your hairs. So if you want your hair to go in a certain direction, then you can use this to groom it in whatever direction you want, whether you want the neat look or the bushy upward slant. You can get anything with this, and this is going to keep your eyebrows in place. It's not gonna budge, it's not gonna fade throughout the day. So I have been using these two products as a really good combo, and it works beautifully for either natural looking brows or bold ones. The last favorite of the month is again an eye product, and these are eyeshadows from the brand Makeup Geek. Now, I have mentioned Makeup Geek eyeshadows in a number of videos. I have used this in quite a few of my tutorials, and as you know, I have loved these shadows because they are super pigmented, they are quite affordable, and you can customize your own palettes and make your dream shadow palettes. And the three shades that I've really been liking and using extensively in the past month are The first one is called Frappe, and this is a medium toned brown, perfect for all kinds of complexions. You can use this in your crease or all over your lid, and it works beautifully no matter what other color you use with it. It blends really well and makes it look really subtle and natural. The second shade is called Cosmopolitan, and this is a rose tinted shimmery champagne kind of color. It looks beautiful all over the lids. It gives a slight sheen to the entire lid without looking too much and too stark. I've just been using this all over the lid and just eyeliner or mascara, and it looks fabulous. You can use it for casual events as well as formal ones, and it looks beautiful either way. The last eyeshadow I want to talk about is called Burlesque, and this is a shimmery maroon colored shadow. Again, works beautifully all over the lid, or you can just put it in the outer V of your eye just to darken up that area a little bit and make it look a little smoky. And this is again a shimmery shadow like Cosmopolitan, but since this is maroon toned, it gives a different kind of look. It's perfect for fall, and it goes beautifully again with all complexions, and I really like the effect it gives. And these shadows are super pigmented because they are that satiny finish. Satiny shadows are usually more pigmented than matte shadows, and as always, Makeup Geek shadows are amazing, and these are no exception. And those are all the favorites of my month. Let's move on to some products I did not like. The first product that didn't make the cut is this cream shadow from Graftobian in the shade Black Galaxy. And if you watched my previous video, you know exactly why I didn't like this. So this cream shadow has the tendency to wipe away any powder shadows that you put on over it. It doesn't blend well, it makes the shadows patchy, and even if you apply this cream shadow on its own, it fades away in a couple of hours and there is nothing left on your eyes. So I think this was such a dud and definitely not the money I paid for it. The other product I did not like, and this is the last product that I'm going to mention, are these blushes from the brand Lotus. Now, I have mentioned the Lotus brand here on my channel before, and I have said that they make beautiful products. They are skin friendly, they have a lot of natural ingredients in it which are great for your skin, and it's all vegetarian. But these blushes just did not work out for me because firstly, they are very powdery. They kick up a lot of dust when you swipe your brush into it, and there is hardly any pigmentation. Like less than an hour after you apply it, there is nothing on your cheeks. It's like you didn't apply any blush at all, and well, there's no point in applying a blush that hardly stays on your face, right? The colors, well, while they look good in the pan, it just does not show on your cheeks, and that really didn't work for me. And I have mentioned that they have bigger sized blushes. I don't remember the shade name exactly, but they are bigger in size, and there's a peachy toned one and a tangerine one, and those blushes are beautiful. They have just the right formula, just the right pigmentation. They blend beautifully, stay put for hours, but these small ones just didn't work. And those were all the products I had to mention, guys. I know it was a lot, and thank you so much for staying with me till the end, and I hope you enjoyed them and I hope you found them useful. And if you liked it, as always, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks guys, bye. This is the key to a good smoky eye, not just a straight up black, but a black to brown to nothing.